Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and our Human Paladin. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we continue our campaign through Ashenvale. We dealt with the Foul-Wheeled tribe in the previous episode, and now we'll start working on those elemental bracers at Mistral Lake. Let's get started. So just scouting out the area briefly here. I actually don't see too many elementals at the moment, so we might have some company here in the lake. Just looking to get a grasp on what level we're looking at here. Looks like 23, maybe 24. That should be very, very doable. Let's get to work. Alright, so they do have a freeze, and it looks like it lasts for about 7 seconds or so. That's quite a long time. So we're going to have to be careful there. Oh, and that's right, we can actually pick up bubbling water here. That is actually very useful. It's basically the same as melon juice, which, we're currently using now, and is also currently pretty expensive for us to purchase from vendors. So yeah, this might be a good time to farm up some bubbling water. I'm pretty sure it's a very common drop off of these elementals. So that's our first intact elemental bracer. And I think we have to use the divining scroll on it or something like that. Right, so we gotta collect 5 of them first. Yeah. Which is very different than what the Horde have to do in this area. It's either we have to kill water elementals or just collect something from them and bring it back. Do something a little bit different here with the Night Elves. Lovely leather piece with agility and intellect on it. We'll take any green pieces we can get so we can sell them. I'm also hit with a nasty magic debuff. I actually don't remember this one. But it lasts for 2 minutes and increases the frost damage that we take by 50, which is a lot. Although it looks like most of these water elementals just deal physical damage based on the white text we're getting on our portrait here. Oh, right into the big green one. I think Tidris is used for a different quest. I think Horde side, if you kill Tidris, you get like a glowing orb or something that you can take back. Oh, we're actually running out of air. Okay, we can actually use Blessing of Freedom there, which is good. Let's get some heals in again. Tidris is down, and he actually gave us an intact elemental bracer, so that's pretty cool. We've already got 3 of them too, so either we're getting really lucky or the drop rate actually isn't too bad. bracer number 4. Just need one more. That should be the last bracer we need. Divine scroll. Beautiful. The scroll actually has some text on it. An evil force created these. He sits on Dreadmist Peak at ease. He laughs at thee and thy friend. His elementals have no end. Soon you must confront this mage, for only death will end his rage. It's a cute little poem there. But I guess we're heading to Dreadmist Peak. I actually don't typically do this, the follow-up to this quest, I think. Dreadmist Peak is within the Barrens, and I mean, I guess we can just fly to Ratchet. That would probably be the safest thing for us to do. I don't know if you can go, you know, past the Horde encampment / outpost here in the north as an alliance, and I certainly don't want to even attempt to find out. So, but if that's where it takes us, we can fly back to Ratchet to do that.
What brings you here?
Since you must destroy the bracers to kill the elementals, it will probably be difficult to find the specific ones that contain information the divining scroll needs. You can trade bracers with others in order to obtain the ones you need, or perhaps you have the divined paper already.
Good luck.
Well done, Sedelian. This should give us the information we need to have the culprit discovered. How would you feel about taking out the mage who fills our pools with the corrupt elementals? The corruption of Ashenvale and beyond makes my stomach turn on its own. To have a wizard actively attempting to destroy it further sickens me to no end. We shall make him pay.
Be careful.
There's only one undead mage in the Barrens capable of defiling this many water elementals. He's also the only one foolish enough to try. Cerulus Foulborn is probably sitting at the top of Dreadmist Peak, laughing at me. Sedelian, you must go into enemy territory and destroy this miscreant. I have had enough of his idiocy, and we must show him what happens to those who annoy the sentinels. Destroy him and bring me his head. Be wary, though. The Horde may be watching you. Yeah, this quest very famously has an absolutely insane reward, especially for hardcore, the Light of a Loon. Grants immunity from all damage and spells for 10 seconds, one-time use. But we're an Iron Man, and, you know, there might not technically be anything in the rules to use this, but this is too powerful. I don't think it's within the spirit of the Iron Man challenge. But we're going to try to do this quest anyway, I think. I've never done it before, so we're going to have to locate Dreadmist Peak. I don't know if there's any info about it anywhere else within, like, the camp or anything. It's just a hunter-trainer over there, so Might have to find it on our own, but there aren't too many hills within the Barrens, and I know it's in the northern Barrens at the very least, so I think we should be able to find it without too much trouble. With that being said, that's probably not the next thing we're going to be doing. We've got some stuff to turn in at Astronar, of course. We still need to locate Caneth Stillwind within Forest Song. We'll find him in the Shrine of Forest Song in the Night Song Woods to the east. That's the east of Astronar. So, I mean, I feel like it's got to be in here somewhere. Maybe we'll go even further east. You know, like we'll check down here or something like that, and we'll see if we can find him there. That's going to be our next step. Otherwise, we're going to go into this unexplored territory here in the southwestern portion of the region, because that should be where the Tower of Althalak's quest line will continue. For now, let's go ahead and look for Caneth Stillwind. We'll see if we can find him. Something else we should do right now, since we only have one more wool bandage left, is to make some more. We've got plenty of cloth to get through. So let's take a second to level that up. And we're going to need expert first aid at some point. But I believe that's going to cost us a gold at least. It does feel very weird as a paladin to have really significantly less health, like 50% less health than we have mana, which is quite interesting. But since we're not getting any stamina, of course, from green pieces of gear, I suppose that does make a lot of sense. Alright, we're back up to a full stack now. Let's see if we can traverse these hills, kind of skirt around the rest of the Greenpaw village. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. It says we're back in Ashenvale, doesn't tell us a lot. Hopefully it'll say once we reach Forest Song, wherever that place might be. got some sort of shrine over here. Hopefully this is something helpful. Just says Moonwell. Yeah, I don't think this is where we need to be. So that must be... No, I mean, there's still something down there. We should really go investigate this. Because I really don't know what that is. I'm not sure if we can go through the hills or not over this way, or if we have to go all the way around. So it looks like we've got a little bit of exploring today. Nice big tree trunk here. Let's see if it'll let me climb these hills. Almost. Oh, I feel like we were so close. Maybe. Come on. Very nice. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting to climb that, but I don't think I've ever been back here before. All right, so we've got some like interesting ruin-looking things here at the end of the river. So where are we headed? I have to know what the heck this structure is down here. Yeah, again, I don't know if this is like the intended route to get to this place, but we're gonna find out once we head up this hill here. Because I mean, at this point, we're like in the trees, but there's just something there. I don't know if we're going to be able to get up this this hill here. Bloodtooth Camp. Okay. Is it a cave of some kind? I mean, I figured we'd get like a cave symbol if that were the case. Interesting. I had no clue this was here. Bloodtooth Guard. Rand Bloodtooth. Level 28. I mean, these guys are strong. How do you get back here, though? Like, normally. All right, well, I mean, this is really cool, but it's not what we're looking for, and these guys are pretty crammed in tight, so I don't want to disturb them. Let's see, can we go higher? Just to see. Yeah, I guess we can ride the mountains here. For a little bit. Back into the Felfarin River. We've got some elementals underneath the water, some bog elementals. So I guess we're going to cross and see if Forest Song is kind of in this area. I'm starting to think that maybe it's closer. It says east, though. And I'm pretty sure we passed through, this area in between Rainwood Retreat and Iris Lake pretty extensively. And I don't remember seeing anything in there that we were, looking for. So I could be completely wrong. We'll go a little bit further. And check out this area a little bit, just a little bit more, and then we'll take the main road back to towards Astronar. So we discovered a Fallen Sky Lake. We've got a couple of outposts here. I think this one up here is the Silverwing outpost. That's typically for Horde players. But this one over here is interesting. We should go check this out. I don't think I've been down here before either, for any particular reason. So let's go see what this is all about. Because I'm pretty sure Forest Song isn't going to be anywhere over here. Over here we've got Splinter Tree Post, we've got the Satyrs, both up here to the north and just east of Rainwood Retreat and more to the northeast. We've got the Emerald Dream portal way up here, and you've got Demonfall Canyon and then Ashara, obviously, over there. So yeah, it must be somewhere still over here to the west of Talondeep Path. Silverwing Elites. Oh, you know what? This is probably Warsong Gulch for the Alliance. Yeah, definitely, right?
My goods are of the highest quality.
I mean, no goods to be bought here, but yeah, that's my guess. This must be Warsong Gulch. I've never actually been here before on the Alliance side, but that makes a lot of sense. All right, we didn't get what we were looking for necessarily, but we got to explore some brand new areas that I have not seen before. Definitely the most interesting being that Furlbog camp. I have never seen that before. I've probably seen the little symbol on the map plenty of times, but never actually went over there. I've certainly never been there for a quest, so we'll see. I don't think I've ever completed Ashenvale on the Alliance side, so maybe there will be some sort of quest that points us in that direction. We know it's there now, so but pretty cool discovery. And like I said, I think, yeah, probably gonna see some Horde. Yeah. Oh, interesting, they're hostile. Wow, we could actually, like, attack them if we wanted to. That's crazy. But let's not do that. Let's get back on the main road and we'll enjoy our run back over to right around where like the Talon Deep path is. I would say we're just before Astronar. We'll head back into the woods again. We just passed the path that leads down to Greenpaw Village. There might be some other path, somewhat up ahead, maybe closer to Astronar, that we might be looking for instead. And maybe that'll put us into that forest song area we're looking for. So we'll take a look. We'll keep our eyes peeled on the left side. Yeah, we should be pretty close now. Yeah, we're very close to Astronar. This is normally where I would say we should jump off the path. But let's go find that other path first. I think it's right up ahead on the left. Yeah, this seems about right. So let's see where this takes us. Yeah, because this is going to take us through the these big like statues over here in the distance. This is a really cool spot. I really love this spot. Going into a less of a purple hue. So the ruins of Stardust. Okay, so that's what this section's about. I have a feeling this is not where we're going to find Cainith Stillwind. Might be surrounded by hills as well, so we might want to head out of this area because I don't think it's where we need to be right now. I'm sure we'll get sent back here at a later date. Let's go out here and we'll hook a left and we'll try to go into the mountains over here, because this is probably where we're going to find the guy that we need for the Tower of Althalax. And once again, we are definitely going into unknown territory here. At least for me. Interesting that the ghost paw runners actually run away. Most animals in general don't tend to run, or at least not the aggressive ones like the wolves or the bears and stuff like that. All right, where are we? I'm starting to see some demons, so we must be in the right spot for sure. Yep, that looks like the entrance to a place. Yep, Fire Scar Shrine, that is exactly where we need to be. And we get to use Exorcism again. Which actually, hopefully, whoever this guy is a demon as well. Like, hopefully he's like a satyr or something. And not like an orc or a human or something. It would be nice to be able to utilize Exorcism. But yeah, I had no idea that there were lower level demons here. Like there's a Felguard over there. It's got like a glowing sword. It's really cool. All right, yeah, first time here at the Fire Scar Shrine. Let's go see what this place is all about. Hopefully it's not too extensive. It would be a shame if the guy that we had to kill was like located within like, you know, one of those deep burrows that I know there are some like demonic forces that tend to exist within those. Like I think Teldrassil might have those. I know Felwood for certain has a lot of those places that are just packed with demons. It's very dark, but Starting to get the vibe that this might wrap all the way around into this empty area as well, but I guess we'll see. Everything just got much darker all of a sudden. This is where it would have been nice to have our next rank of exorcism, which we can pick up now, of course, but we chose to hold off on it instead. And I still think it was the right decision. Right. Trying to get a good lay of the land here. I guess we'll head this way. Yep, there's our guy, and he is in fact an orc. It doesn't look like it's going to be too bad though. There are some fell slayers kind of surrounding him. He does have a succubus as a minion too, so we'll have to take her out first. Should be able to do that pretty quickly. But let's definitely make sure that we can take out these fell slayers on their own. Hopefully we don't attract him or his minion. But yeah, overall this doesn't seem too bad. I thought that this could have been worse, for sure. And I think when we're done, we'll head this way. We'll go down the other path that we didn't take, and we'll explore this area some more too. This might be where we have to go anyway. Well, no, I mean the quest... Yes, here's the thing. The quest did point us, for Caneth, did point us to the east of Astronar, though, so... Yeah, Forest Song must be somewhere over here somewhere. I'm not really sure where, though. Alright, we pulled the first one without too much of an issue. Yeah, these things are the worst because I think they drain your mana or something like that. It's terrible. Now for Ikrud Magthril himself. I wonder where we have to turn this one in. This might be at Maestra's Post. Yeah, back at Delgrid and the Purifier. If we can complete this, that would be great. We could pick up this staff, which should hopefully be worth a decent amount. Wow, 100 damage a cast is quite a lot. Oh my god, he's resummoning again. Okay. Oh, he's summoning 2 Voidwalkers. Wow. Let's just kill Ikrud himself. He's down. Voidwalkers not going away, but they are only level 17. So I feel pretty good still about the rest of this fight. We picked up Ichrid Magthral's tome in the process. Alright, we actually were able to do it. And I imagine this has to be the end of the quest line, I would think. Which would feel really good. Alright, so we still have some green quests here too. These are all going to be, well, one of them of course is going to be in the Barrens. The other two are going to be dealt with to the north and the west of Astronar. So we'll start working on those soon. For now, let's go through the rest of the Firescar Shrine. We'll head this way instead, see if we can pop out over on the other side of the mountains and see what this area is about. Well, that's not great. You're probably gonna have to use Divine Protection here. Oh, I guess not. Now that the Felguard is down. Our mana is gone though. Got a solid chest we can look at least. Ooh, linked chain shoulder pads. Is that what we have right now? Hey, those are technically new shoulders. They have an additional 2 armor on them, but... And they look literally exactly the same as what we have now. So we have linked chain shoulder pads, and what we were wearing were the laced male shoulder pads. Well, I guess we'll take the bonus 2 armor. At least we're starting to see some grays drop that are a little bit closer to our level range, I suppose. Which is pretty cool. All right, it looks like we're coming back over to the other entrance, so that's going to be it from the Firescar Shrine. Definitely a really cool place that I have not seen before. Coming into the Shrine of Asinia. or Asina. I'm sure that's probably how it's pronounced. Don't think there's going to be too much to see up here. It's a really cool looking area for sure, though. I'll take a quick trip, though, just to see what that pillar up there is all about. Might find something cool. We're very close to Stone Talon Peak. Oh. Huh. Wow, we've got a hunter trainer, a pet trainer, and a leatherworking supplier. Wow. Okay. Oh wow, the herbalist gloves pattern comes from here. Very interesting. I had no idea. Well, that's really cool to know.
Farewell.
I don't know when you would ever come up here to train your hunter abilities, but got a book here that you can't interact with. And not much else to see, but still really cool. I wonder if there's some like weird and crazy way to climb these hills and get into like break into Stone Talon. How far can we go? This is probably it right here. I don't think I'm going to be able to go any higher. I'm sure there's like some sort of line or specific path that you can take to break into Stone Talon. Let's check out the shrine, I suppose, while we're over here. And then what we can do is turn in our quest at Maestra's Post for the Tower of Athalax. And then we can head back to Astranar and rest for a bit. Got some quests to turn in over there too. So I think we're in a pretty decent spot. Didn't cover too much ground today though, but lots of exploration for sure. We uncovered a lot of the map, most of the map that we're ever going to see. The only other spot that we're really going to uncover is probably up here above Astranar, which is going to be for culling the threat, dealing with Blood Claw. And the Frolbogs that are over there. There is a quest over here that we can pick up from Ileana. Okay.
The great outdoors.
Listen, I don't know who you are, but I need your help. My sisters went to take back the branch of Cenarius from the satyr. They said they'd be back soon, but it's been 2 whole days. Sedelian, you have to find them. They were looking for the ruins of a night elf temple in Xavian to the northeast. I don't know what to think. Look for Analia. She was leading them on the search. Find Analia in Xavian, and that is in the northeast. Where would Xavian be? Is that what the satyr camp up here is called? Or is she talking like northeast of our location? Because like maybe there's some satyr up here. I don't think so though. I know there's satyr up here, but this isn't. This area is not called Xavian, I'm pretty sure. So it must be like way up here. So looks like we'll be going to that side of the zone after all. Oh, we've got another quest here as well. From Sentinel Malaria Frost Shadow. Okay. Though we have put many resources and much effort into driving the remaining demons from Felwood to the north, our successes have been few. We have been able to keep much of the demonic presence from Ashenvale. To the north, near the Felwood border, the ruined shrine of Melthandris has been overtaken by mysterious wolfmen. Their chilling calls have led the area to be known as the Howling Vale. The tome of Melthandris, kept at the shrine, may shed some light on why these wolfmen have come. Okay. So are we going to see... By wolfmen, do you mean Furlbog or Worgen? The Howling Vale. Were we over there when we were close to Felwood, or is it, like, closer? Alright, 2 quests I've never seen before in my life. So, awesome. We're going to have some more exploration to do for sure. I don't see any, like, plaques around the shrine. Like, nothing for us to read. So, I think that's gonna be it for this spot then. Really cool. We've made a lot of progress today as far as discovering new things. And I mean, we've got a quest or 2 completed as well. Some more direction for our time in Ashenvale. We've still got plenty more that we can cover. Yeah, it makes sense that the Satyr quest is currently orange to us. I don't think it's worth it. And the Howling Vale, based on the description, closer to Felwood, you know, we were up there to collect the rod that we were looking for from the treants, and that was rough. The treants up there were rough, so I would imagine the Furlbog or the Worgen or whatever's waiting for us up there is probably going to be pretty challenging for where we're at right now. So, yeah, we'll work on Roselle, something like that, on the Zoram Strand, named Naga. That quest still might be pretty tough, even though it is green to us now, because I'm pretty sure that named NPC has, like, bodyguards and stuff. And then we'll try to take on the Furlbog north of Astronar.
What can I do for you? Light bless you.
You look a bit shaken up, Sedalian. Are you well?
Go with honor, friend.
It was a grand thing you did today, Sedalian. You should be quite proud of yourself for having faced down a warlock of such power. Now, let's see what we can learn from Ilkrid's writings. So there might actually be more to this, which is really interesting. Definitely taking the staff.
For the Alliance.
Yeah, the Tower of Athalax continues.
King's honor, friend. Go with honor, friend.
Let's try that again. It's yellow now to us, though. That's good to know.
Be careful.
The writing of the orcs is a little better than the scribblings of a child. Many of the older orders scoffed when I chose to learn their tongue, but I have found it beneficial to gain further understanding of my enemies. From Ilkrid's scribblings, it appears that Athrakis still possesses 2 soul gems, and they are being held in Nightrun and Saturnar. Satyr-held areas in northeast Ashenvale. Be careful out there, Sedalian. The Satyr's blood-soaked temples can be unsettling even for a seasoned paladin such as yourself. Okay, so I definitely know where both of these are, and it leads me to believe that Saturnar is not the same as Xavian, so must be a completely separate area that we're going to have to find filled with higher level satyrs. Saturnar and Nightrun are both pretty rough. Nightrun's probably a little bit easier for us at this moment in time, though.
Light bless you.
But we'll probably wait until we can take on Saturnar as well, which isn't going to be until at least level 30, I think. Because the satyr there are going to be in the high 20s, I think. That'll be fun once we can get to it. But for now, let's get back to Astronar. We'll turn in the Loon's Tier and an aggressive defense. See if there's any follow-ups, and then we'll deal with the rest of these on the quest list. Oh, that's right. We need to turn in one of the quests with Sheldrin, which is back over here, back towards Rainwood Retreat. So I'm going to have to make sure I work that into the schedule for the next episode. Back in Astronar. Let's figure out where we can turn these in. So one of those quests is within the inn. The other quest is down here. Let's turn this one in first.
Peace be with you. Farewell.
Oh, you found it. I will place the tear in a stew and pray that it will cure her. Thank you. Thank you, Sedelian.
Greetings.
Elune's tear washed clear some of my daughter's sickness. Her nightmares are lessened, and I thank the goddess for her blessing. But fever still rages within her. Orendil told me of a frosted dust found among the ruins of Stardust. Perhaps it will abate Rolera's fever. Gather some of the dust, then please return to me. The ruins of Stardust lie to the south, Sedelian. May Elune speed your journey.
May the stars.
Yep, and we passed through there. Yep. Before, so you can easily go back there. That's very close, actually. Don't have to travel as far as we did for Elune's Tear, I feel like. I guess Iris Lake isn't too far either.
Hello. Goddess, watch over
You
you.
have done well, Sedelian. Thank you.
Good luck, friend.
And no follow-up from Rain Wolf Runner either. Picked up a bunch of melon juice. That is very nice because we were going to have to restock anyway. Let's vendor this staff. We no longer need it.
I am honored.
And we're at 6 gold, so not too bad. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me for today. We're going to be right back here in Ashenvale at the beginning of the next episode. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribing for more. I hope to see you back in Ashenvale. Take care.